Welcome, Agent. You've tuned into Shielded Opinions, a Marvel Cinematic podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to Shielded Opinions, a Marvel Cinematic podcast. It's been a minute.
Couple.
We kind of got blipped out of time for a few months.
Thanks, Thanos.
Yeah, what a dickhead. I'm your host, Kirby.
I'm Riley.
How you been?
I missed you so much.
I missed you too, man. It's been so sad.
Yeah. It's been a lot going on.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Well, everyone's busy, right? In this economy?
Nursing school's been absolutely kicking my ass to the point like I got my blood pressure medicine upped, my anxiety medicine upped, and an extra anxiety medicine. And I'm still anxious to the point where like I feel like I'm not taking a deep enough breath to where my chest is hurting because I'm taking such deep breaths.
Huh. Yeah.
I'm fucking crazy. That's pretty much it.
I had high blood pressure issues when I was beyond morbidly obese. I'm technically, by definition, I think still morbidly obese, but you're
a sexy bitch.
Thank you. You could be. Listen, you could be morbidly obese and sexy.
That I didn't say that.
There's got to be.
I was just validating you.
There's got to be at least a couple people that are examples of beefy cakes that are sexy. When my blood pressure got really high there, that was why I was like, all right, I need to dial this in and lose some weight. I was like, they wanted to throw me on blood pressure medicine. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking a pill the rest of my life for something I know I could fix by just not being a fat fuck anymore.
That's my problem because I learned that I have to take this medicine forever now that I'm on it. Technically, maybe I could like wean myself off of it. I've been eating healthier, and I've not exactly been working out yet, but I'm working on it.
Some people, it's just genetic, man. Like it just runs in the family. For like me, I knew it was just like I'm just fat and lazy. That's all that's happening here. So, yeah. So I fixed it. I stopped being fat and lazy.
Hey,
I
that's
don't have high blood pressure anymore. Who'd have thought?
So you went to PAX East. Was that a good time?
Yeah. It still is stressful, but yeah, it also bankrupted me. I was like, it really wasn't that bad financially. Like flying out there and getting a hotel, like, yeah, it costs a lot, but you knew exactly how much you were spending up front. The gas prices, this war and the gas prices that came as a result of it, right before I went out there, absolutely wrecked me with Uber cost.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I must have
gas
spent
here is like over $3.50 when before this shit happened, it was a little under $2, I think. So
yeah, that's nice.
Crazy.
Never got that low.
Back in 2016, I missed the gas prices then because it was like $1 something.
Yeah.
I was living great.
Yeah, I never got that low. We don't do that in Illinois. Okay, we don't get that low.
Damn.
Yeah, but it was still like high twos, which low threes. It's better than the 4. Man, when I was like in like the Rockford, like more city like areas, it's like $4.75. Like
Jesus Christ, no way.
Yeah, when you're out of your mind.
In this economy. We've had some cool things happen. So PAX East. Did you play any games other than Halloween?
I tried to play Paranormal Activity, but that was a 45-minute demo, so they only had like 5 setups, so the line was a ridiculous wait.
Oh wow.
I played Earthlings a little bit. That's not for me, but it's for somebody.
Yeah,
it's for somebody. Wow.
Did they have Hellraiser or anything over there?
No, Saber wasn't there.
Damn, that's a shame.
Yeah, but yeah, not much. I stayed in my little pocket over there at the Halloween booth.
The gameplay looks great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and then they reiterated like over and over again that it's not even close to polish. Like they're saying, like the build that they're currently on is already way better than the build that's at PAX. So
yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
I'm excited to try it out. I know they probably won't do like a beta or anything, but I mean, we're not that far away from it being released, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, I went 6 months.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah,
I'll be out of school,
5 months,
so
technically.
I'll be out of school, so I can focus and be a full-time Halloween player.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Actually, there's one problem. Wolverine comes out the same month.
Oh. Well.
So I got to beat Wolverine, and then I'll be a full-time Halloween player. Because that game looks great.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I just beat the first Insomniac Spider-Man again. And that game just hits.
Yeah.
It is such a good game compared, which I like Spider-Man 2 as well. But something about that first one was just magic in a bottle. I think it was because it was the first full, like, high quality Spider-Man game compared to the movie budgets.
Yeah.
It was just mind blowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today,
I played it. I replayed that recently on my Steam Deck because it's on Steam now. So.
Does it run well?
Yeah, it runs fine.
I have been, I played on my PlayStation 5, of course, but I got a PS Portal that I take into work. And as long as I have Wi-Fi, I can stream it, which is pretty good. It's not like there may be a little bit of delay by like half a second, but it's not too bad, especially with single player games.
Yeah, Nick has one, and yeah, as long as you have good Wi-Fi, it's nice.
That thing used to suck. Like you used to not be able to stream it. You would have to connect to your PlayStation, and it would be terrible. And then they finally updated it, and now it's actually worth something, I think.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And what?
Maybe the future.
For another game coming out in September, I have a good feeling Hellraiser is going to come out in September too. So
damn, it's going to be a busy month.
Yeah, I think it's going to come out on, what is it, September 18th is the anniversary of Hellraiser. So
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good. The gameplay I've seen of that looks incredible too, so
it's definitely gory and sexy.
2026 might be one of the better years of gaming, because last year I don't remember really anything good coming out. Not that I can think of. Clear Obscure, but I've never played it.
Yeah, see, not that fit my the games I would buy, my taste. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you already got Requiem already dropped, so that's like one of the better horror games ever. So
it's a good time.
WWE 2K26.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. That's okay. It's a decent.
I've watched you stream it. I am still waiting on them Royal Rumble streams.
Yeah. But I gotta wait for the Rumble. It's kind of.
When is that?
It's in January. So.
Oh.
It is come and gone. Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. Well, next year.
Yeah.
Don't fail me, damn it. I've said this for years.
2027 is the one. It'll happen.
Make it happen. Let's see here. So our plan when we first started the show was we were going to have every MCU movie filmed or every MCU movie watched and reviewed before Avengers Doomsday. And technically, even though we blipped out of existence for a few months, there's 36 weeks left until December 11th, which is the suspected date because they're thinking about moving it up. And there's 37 movies. So we got time.
Yeah, I'm sure we won't miss anything. I'm sure we won't miss a week, and we'll dial that in.
We got time. If we can keep Thanos away for a little bit longer, we may be caught up. Yeah, there may, if we can make it happen. I know once I get out of school, there'll be a little bit more time, and I know you're busy, but maybe we can fit in like a couple reviews in 1 week and maybe pre-record some episodes just to get caught up. It just depends on our schedules, but I think if we just try our best.
We'll just try our best. That's all you can do.
Do what we can. And if we're a little bit late, it's okay. Because we'll be right there.
We'll just skip some of the shitty ones,
Yeah. We're going to skip definitely the fucking Eternals movie. Trying to think of some other ones. Captain Marvel. I actually liked Captain Marvel. It's not the worst.
Yeah, it's okay.
It has some fun times, just not compared to other MCU movies. But today is a really good time because we're reviewing The Avengers, released in 2012.
Yeah. Yeah, quite. The game changer. Everything changed. The way we see superhero movies today changed when this movie came out.
It really did. It definitely raised the bar to how superhero movies work because, I mean, before that, there was Spider-Man 3 that had a lot of villains and stuff. And that movie, as much as I like it, it was very problematic. People did not like how freaking, what's the word am I saying? Just, there was too much.
Yeah, there's
very little.
Yeah, it's too much, not enough establishment for the characters.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I mean, Toby's a meme in that movie, so that doesn't help.
Yeah. He saw it though.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah. I mean,
but yeah, Joss Whedon.
I don't think the emo flip. I don't think the emo flip works for Toby, but
no, definitely. I like nice Toby compared to Bully Maguire.
Yeah, he is funny though.
That scene with him on the payphone talking to Dr. Connors.
Yeah.
He's like, "You got some nuts? Yeah, go get me some milk." Or whatever he says. He's like, "Give me some nuts."
Yeah.
He was a goofball. It was good.
Yeah, he finally gives her the time of day.
Yeah.
You get your rent when you fix this damn door.
He's a good boy. I like Mr. Dickovich too. He's just like, girl troubles. You just tell him, "I'm a good man. You're a good woman," and then just stares at him. So fucking stupid. Hey, it could work. We don't. Maybe he has that dog in him.
It's got a massive cult following now, so
it does. And I think the black suit is definitely. It's an awesome design. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah. I remember when back in my MySpace days, I remember updating my MySpace to have the image that was like his reflection, you know?
Oh, hell yeah. I think I had the clock tower as my MySpace profile at one point.
Hey, you know, God,
those were good days, man.
Bring back MySpace.
I looked at MySpace now and it's like stupid looking.
No, yeah, it's like all music now.
We need Tom. Where'd he go?
Tom.
He got blipped.
He sold out and got the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, I don't blame him, really.
Yeah, same.
God dang. But Joss Whedon, he definitely succeeded in this film compared to other movies that he made with superheroes in it. This one worked, and it worked fantastic. I watched this movie before the first Captain America movie, so I was new to certain things, and I
think I did too.
I don't know what happened because I saw all the other ones. I saw Thor, and then I just skipped out on Captain America. I don't know what happened, and then I watched Avengers, and I was like, "Damn, I need to go back."
Yeah, the cap suit does look bad in this, though.
Oh, it's terrible. I'll probably mention it a couple times in this. That's the worst suit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
who the hell designed that thing?
I mean, they're trying to like match the vibe of the comics. I get that. So it's like that bright blue. And then they're kind of feeding off of like the 90s one a little bit. So yeah, but no, it's ugly. It stinks.
No. Yeah, it was one of the worst things I've ever seen. It's atrocious. And whoever decided to finalize that had to have been Joss. You're wrong.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing.
Yeah. It went through so many people. It's always weird when like something like that gets through so many different people.
And they're like, yeah, let's give him this little thin tracksuit looking thing with a hood. Makes no sense. It's goofy.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But let's see here. I remember this just when I first saw this in theaters. I remember it being the craziest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us as kids, because I was a sophomore when this came out. I mean, it was the rave. It came out during The Dark Knight Rises and The Amazing Spider-Man 1. And this one, in my opinion, was the one that really stuck out the most.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's, like I said, it changed everything. I mean, like the whole formula for superhero movies changed after this because we were so used to like one character at a time. Maybe you get a couple cameos and things like that, but it was one character at a time. It's how it's always been. And now it's all of a sudden gang's all here.
And it works.
The star power too. Like, of course, like, I mean, it's a little bit different because like Chris Hemsworth obviously was not known until after Thor, but like Scarlett already was, obviously, and Samuel L. Jackson and Robert Downey Jr. and honestly even Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a lot of well-known people all in one movie, inflating budgets.
What's funny is watching it now on a rewatch, this movie feels more simplistic compared to future MCU movies.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was the biggest, craziest thing at the time, and now watching it now, the plot is so simple, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be, because I have it listed as both good and bad, but it's just like the most simplistic thing. Loki wants to be king of Earth for no apparent reason, and whatever. Then the story goes.
Yeah, he essentially just wants to rule Earth because his brother likes it there, right? Like, that's it.
Yeah. He's just like, oh, you like that place? I'm going to take over.
Yeah.
It's like, what a brat, man.
Yeah, for real. I mean, that's like his whole character is just being a little stuck-up brat.
Yeah. They definitely, thank God they made his character better later on. Actually gave him a heart.
Yeah.
'Cause if he was like that the whole time, I don't think Loki would have been anyone's favorite.
Yeah, I think they realized that people really like Tom, and they're like, all right, let's make some adjustments so we can keep him around and make a million different things with him. He'll have his own series. We'll really sell this thing out.
Yeah, they're like, we're going to give him 2 Disney Plus shows. We're going to really make him the hero, which is different because the comics, not that I know of, I don't think there's been any comics of Loki actually being good.
Yeah, I don't think so. At least not to the level that it is now, you know?
Yeah. I mean, he is basically one of the good guys now.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Loki show?
I watched the first season.
Oh man, I can't spoil the second one, but he does some pretty crazy stuff.
Okay.
Pretty crazy stuff where you're like, oh, I can't believe he did that.
I'm behind on all the shows. Like a WandaVision, I was hardcore committed to. Watch the first season of Loki. I don't know if I've watched anything else.
Man, you need to watch Daredevil, brother.
I did watch the first season. I did watch the first season of Daredevil, but it felt so soap opera-y to me. Like, I don't know. Like, am I wrong?
Oh my God.
Because I keep hearing the second season is like the greatest thing that's ever happened in the MCU, and then but yeah, the first season I was like, God damn, this is like.
You watched the second season of Born Again on Disney Plus?
No.
The very first season. Okay.
Yeah.
It is a little bit more soap opera, but to me, I was into it, but it definitely builds up.
Okay.
Like, it gets really dark. It gets brutal. Like this season 2 of Born Again, crazy.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Well, maybe I'll commit to it one day. I got a million things I got to watch. I'm behind on life.
Yeah, you got to catch up, brother.
It's kind of hard to find time. It's the time part that's killing me.
I understand, man. I definitely feel that. Let's see here. The characters. Let's talk about the team. So we have 6 main Avengers in this movie. We have Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye. That was the main group of this movie. And, I mean, other than, Black Widow and Hawkeye, they're cool. But like I don't think they were like fairly like known to the general audience compared to the first 4.
No, not at all. Most people who went in there and probably didn't have a clue. And luckily, Jeremy Renner is goated, and Scarlett Johansson is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
says, "Well, hey, we'll buy in." That first scene with Scarlett, like when when she's on the phone, you know, it's like, hold on a second, let me get out of this situation, and like she does that back head hit there. That moment, respectfully, immediately sets the tone of how hot she is. And about every 10 to 15-year-old kid in theaters saw her boobs jiggle and was like, all right, well.
She's the best superhero I've ever seen.
Yeah, incredible work. Yeah.
That scene of her rolling in the chair, I still don't know how that worked. It was crazy looking.
Yeah.
It was one of the weirdest looking roles I've ever seen.
Yeah. And, yeah, she's crazy work out there. Crazy work out there. And I liked how they've always had her be a complete badass. And she's a believable badass. Like, a lot of times the MCU, like, girl power moments are a little forced and awkward. Endgame is a big victim of that. It's like, somehow in the middle of all this chaos, we found a way to get all the women in one spot for this shot.
To talk for a full minute and a half.
Yeah, like that's dumb. When you just let her be a badass. And
let her be badasses.
Yeah.
Don't just say, "Oh, I'm going to be a badass real quick." It's like,
don't tell me you're a badass. Just be one.
Yeah,
we're good.
See, that's crazy because the Black Widow movie was a little bit more over the top to the point where like I didn't really believe it.
Yeah,
and she does some pretty over the top stuff in this, but I mean, it works for her character in this movie.
Yeah, like
it's not full blown not believable.
Yeah, like her combat is relatively realistic. I mean, not for her to actually accomplish, but in general, there's somebody out there that could do that.
There was only one scene of her that I was like, man, that's a little bit crazy, is when Cap shoves her up in the air and she like twists and grabs onto the flying ship.
Oh, yeah.
Her arms would have been obliterated catching that thing.
She's just that jacked, brother.
She's good.
Incredible bone density.
She's one of the best we got.
She is the best. I cry
Hawkeye.
every
time. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Hawkeye, the first half of the movie, which I liked him as kind of a villain, but the very first time you see him, like up in the corner of the ceiling, was a little bit goofy. Where the doctor's like, "Oh, the Hawk."
Yeah, he's over there in the shadows.
Yeah. I thought that was a little bit goofy, but later on, I mean, he does some crazy shit too.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that he spends the first like half of the movie being brainwashed, and you're like, oh, well, it's our first like real. I mean, we've seen him before technically, but that was like our first real introduction to the character, and you're just kind of like, all right, well, he's a villain, I guess.
Yeah, and then you see him kicking ass, and you're like, well, you kind of started all this, brother.
Yeah, it's on you.
I see a lot of complaints where they say he's kind of the quote-unquote bench warmer of the movie, which I can see that, but I disagree. I have someone else listed as the bench warmer. But
I mean, I guess like until the end, but he ultimately, like, he's crucial to the victory royale. He is crucial to the victory.
He really is. Like, when he starts shooting that bow, I mean, he's kicking a whole lot of ass.
Yeah.
More ass than another character that I'll talk about later when we get to that section. But yeah, he was all right in the beginning. Like, he wasn't necessarily anything important. Like, I forgot that he was even in Thor. So when I saw him in the corner, I was like, who is this guy?
Like in Thor, he's just vibing on the sniper tower, right? Like, that's like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay.
I mean, it's funny looking back at Thor when we did that episode. I was like, oh, yeah, that's Hawkeye. I had no idea when I first saw it. But
yeah, it's funny looking back because like his character in Thor is essentially like he's Roy in F-13 Part 5, where it's like, I'm there just as a reminder that I'm here.
Yeah.
It's my only job in this movie is to remind you that I do in fact exist.
I don't even know if they call him Hawkeye. I think they call him Clint. And I guess so. Like the hardcore fans are like, hey, that's Hawkeye. But I mean,
he's
no
holding
idea.
a bow, right? I mean,
I think he was he?
I think so.
Remember.
I think he's got it aimed up a little bit there. Yeah.
But still, I mean, even the general audience, especially being a kid, like, I love superheroes, but I just didn't. You look at Clint, like Hawkeye in the movies compared to the comic books, I would have never connected the dots. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Especially then. Yeah, for sure.
Looks completely different.
Yeah.
Then we have Thor. What'd you think of Thor in this movie?
Well, I tell you what, this might be the peak of his physique.
You think so?
Like it's either this or Ragnarok. Is he or not Rat? No, the Dark World. I think. What's the one where he's in like the well in the water? That's the Dark World, isn't it?
Dark World, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a shot in there that I'm convinced he's CGI buffed up a little bit because he's fucking massive. But this one I was like looking at just the first time he's sitting there with his arms crossed and his tricep is massive. The dude's like his triceps are like yeah, you can obviously build them up, but like it's a lot of genetics. He's got perfect genetics for triceps. It's not fair.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit jealous, you know. It's really not fair for us. You could make it work. I've seen your triceps since you've been working out.
I'm too fat. Maybe something. Maybe if I get the same doctor and prescription that Chris is working on, we could pull something off.
I think the scene from the first Thor movie of him trying desperately to pick up Mjolnir,
yeah,
that was insane.
Yeah,
I was just like, my God, how can a human being look like that?
He's so bulked up in this one that like even when he's not flexing, he's fully like shredded. With his arms are shredded in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all that matters. That was my only point that I was making.
I think, where the fuck was he before he even showed up? I don't know if it explains it.
Yeah,
he just kind of flew in.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, by the way, we've gods now. Like
literally out of nowhere.
Yeah,
because I don't remember at the end of Thor. I know he went to Asgard, but like, it was just such a weird introduction, just out of nowhere. He just flies in. He's like,
it really isn't explained. It's just like, hey, he's here.
Loki's like, what kind of dark magic did they have to use to send you over here? And that was it.
Yeah, and I guess it makes sense that in the moment that Thor would be tracking Loki. So I guess logically he could find a way to get there.
Didn't Thor say that everyone thought he was dead? So how did he know?
I don't know. They have it's a little god radar, and you know, he used a little magic, and this little blip popped up, and I'm like, I guess he's there.
They're like, whoa, what in the world?
Take the Rainbow Bridge back to Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a good, like, he was good in the movie. I love the shot of him fighting the Hulk. That was crazy. Yeah. That was brutal.
Yeah, that's a scene that actually makes sense when they're fighting. When the whole like Cap and Iron Man thing happens, I'm like, come on. He'll walk right through you boys. So what are we doing?
Yeah.
Have you seen this man's triceps? He'll walk right through you.
I mean, he almost broke Iron Man's gauntlet. Literally crushed it.
Yeah, and he should have. Like he should be able to squeeze it like it's Play-Doh.
It was really funny when he was trying to electrocute Iron Man, and like his power went up to like 400%. And he's
yeah.
He's like, how about that?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
The power of heroes changes scene to scene. And this is a problem with any superhero movie, to be honest. It's like DC's got even worse actually with like Superman. It's like, yeah, I can do these insane things. In one scene, when I'm showing you an example of how powerful I am, I'm going to do the craziest thing ever. But then when I'm fighting somebody, I need to have a weakness. We're going to pretend that never happened.
Oh, yeah. Plot armor is insane in these movies because, like, 1 second, they're stronger than God. And the next, they're getting their ass kicked by a man in a metal suit.
Yeah. Like, I know you got to buy in and whatnot. But like I said, like,
I mean, that's cool that Iron Man... It's cool that Iron Man is tough like that, but...
Yeah, no.
In the end, it's a metal suit.
This man's out here 3D printing armor and fighting gods. Like, all right.
Yeah. Which Captain America called him out on. He's like, put that metal suit on and let's fight. Like,
yeah. No, he did. He did it.
He really did. He did it a few times.
Yeah, and they earned his respect.
Captain America and Iron Man are like brothers that just can't get along.
And they get along fine now. Well, now they're both dead. So.
I was about to say, well, one of them's dead.
Yeah, it's technically
the other one's like 90 years old or something.
Is that the last time we've seen Cap? Has anything changed since then?
No, in Endgame was the last time we saw him, and then I know he's going to be back in Doomsday, but I don't know how. I have no idea.
Well, yeah, because they're obviously playing with time in Doomsday, and like because the one tease of him is dancing back in 1942. So
yeah, and he's got babies. So, and I think the whole reason why this whole 2 phases happened was due to Captain America staying back in the 30s or 40s with Peggy. So
yeah, pretty fucking selfish.
yeah, what a dick.
Come on, doesn't he listen to Doc? You know, Doc Brown. You're fucking with the space time continuum. He's lucky he didn't end the Earth, to be honest.
It might happen.
Yeah,
Dr. Doom's gonna come in and take care of it. Oh, Robert Downey Doom.
Yeah, but technically, like the space time, like the timeline that they exist in, like Endgame, technically he always was going back. So the timeline.
If that's how time was supposed to be, like if that's how it's been written, then yeah.
But if that's the case, then shouldn't any time travel moments not affect? This is why butterfly effect is actually truly like time travel butterfly effect is like truly impossible because it would just split the timeline. It wouldn't just destroy one.
Yeah, that's true. So it's hard to tell what timeline is the timeline if you're making branches like that, which it explains that in Loki and Deadpool and Wolverine. If you keep making branches and stuff, like the sacred timeline is just going to be a mess.
Yeah. So you're telling me Back to the Future is bullshit.
Son of a bitch.
It really,
who knows?
I mean, it really doesn't make sense because if you go back in time and change something, then that was always the timeline. That's what's supposed to happen. You can't make a conscious choice to affect a timeline, you know, like because that you making that choice is part of the timeline.
But wouldn't that mean if that was always supposed to happen and you go back to your timeline, wouldn't you just go back to your timeline and then another timeline branch off of that? I don't think you would go to the correct course, would it?
Wait, it should always split off, but the timeline that you're in is still like it knew you were going to go back.
So wouldn't you just go back to that one you were supposed to go back to? Because that's kind of what Cap did, right?
Yeah. That's actually kind of why, like, the whole I'm going to take this stone from my timeline, bring it to your timeline, but then if you bring it back and put it at the exact time you took it, nothing will change. I don't think there's actually any real logic behind that. Like, because then when he took it, that would split the timeline again.
It would. It's a whole mess. We'll have a more serious talk about this during Endgame because that's a tough thing to get around. Time travel's always messy.
Quantum physics in general will do that to you.
I mean, Tony Stark solved it in like 30 seconds.
Well, that's one of the reasons that scene is so kind of stupid. It's like we have people like dedicated to this type of quantum physics research, and he's just like, shit, I've done it.
I've done it.
You did it. Took fucking 10 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, he was like, you realize how hard this is going to be? This is going to take me like 10 minutes to do. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but it's okay.
Let's see. We have the Hulk now. And I know I said the Incredible Hulk movie was my favorite representation of the Hulk. But man, this version of the Hulk's pretty damn goated.
Yeah, this might be my favorite. I think it's my favorite look of the Hulk too, because I know the Incredible Hulk like it lacks the likeness, you know, and I think that's like when you look at the Hulk in the Avengers, like that is Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
And I think that's nice. And I also, this is before the Hulk gets like intelligence, you know, I'm not even talking about like just smart Hulk.
Yeah.
Dr. Hulk over there. It's more of but even after this, he starts to become like more self-aware and can be talked down and things like that. Like this one, he's just full blown Hulk.
Honestly, he was kind of scary in this one.
Yeah. Especially when he fights Thor.
Yeah. Like right when he turns and he's chasing Black Widow, I was like stressed out. I was like, oh shit, And he moved fast. Like he fucking zoomed through there.
Yeah. That's I mean, when the Hulk is like that, when he's truly a Hulk and an absolute force of nature that can't really be controlled, that even those around him fear him, I think that's when he's at his best.
And I think this one in Avengers, what was the second Avengers?
Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron, yes. I think those two Hulks were probably the best Mark Ruffalo Hulks, in my personal opinion. Because, like I said, I like my Hulk angry. I don't want him to be Professor Hulk, which I hope in Brand New Day we get the angry Hulk back.
I think so. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Because we've not seen it in the trailer, but Mr. Negative is apparently going to be in it, and it would make sense that Mr. Negative would bring that crazy side of the Hulk back. So,
yeah, I don't like
just have to wait
Professor
and see.
Hulk. Professor Hulk is kind of lame.
It was cool seeing it the first time, because like the high of seeing it in theaters, I was like, "Oh man, he can talk."
Yeah,
But then after that, I'm just like, man.
They meme him too much, like him handing the tacos off and taking the selfies and all that stuff. It's like, oh my goodness, okay.
It was a little bit cute seeing him hand a taco. He was just like,
yeah, sure.
Hey,
it's just like, that's, yeah, it's not, I don't want my Hulk to be cute. All right. I
Maybe
like
just that
the
one
sun's
time.
getting real low, big guy Hulk. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I like that only really hot women can talk him down. That's the Hulk I want.
I mean, in a way, that's kind of how I am. Sometimes you just need a lady to talk you down out of things.
Yeah.
Or you're going to destroy the city.
Every day.
It happens.
Every day, this is something I have to deal with.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to swallow. But yeah, I like the Hulk. I think it was awesome in the city watching him kick a bunch of ass. The iconic line of him saying, "That's my secret cap. I'm always angry," and then just plowing that monster. Not sexually, just physically kicking his ass.
Don't clip that.
What do you mean? But yeah, he kicked its ass.
Yeah, it is interesting that like that. Of course, that line's iconic. I'm always angry, and I can immediately turn on the Hulk. But he has no control earlier, like at all. Like he almost kills Scarlet, and it's like, excuse me, Black Widow. I don't want to get things confusing in here. But yeah, he almost kills her, and it's like, well, where was that control earlier, jackass?
Well, it was too late. He got hit by a fucking bomb.
Yeah, so he can turn it on whenever he wants, but he can't turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
He's always pissed off, but he's able to hold on to it until he needs it, unless shit gets too deep and then it breaks through.
The Incredible Hulk is like is technically part of the MCU. Yeah, like this is he just replaced is all.
Yeah.
So we forget the heartbeat sensor. We're done with that. The heartbeat monitor?
They just threw that out. They're just like, that thing's fucking stupid.
That was dumb anyway.
They're like, we want my Bruce Banner to have sex with Black Widow.
Well, I did like that is this man's getting his heartbeat up to 200 beats per minute while having sex. So, like he should be on the verge of his heart blowing up. But
he should need a metoprolol or something.
All right, calm down. All right. Only so many of us go to school in this podcast. Okay.
Whoa.
You just spoke a different language right there.
My God. Sorry about that. It's a beta blocker. It's a beta blocker.
Yeah. That,
you're like, oh.
I can understand that.
You're like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I love the scene of him. Of course, we got the iconic scene of him slamming Loki against the ground.
Yeah.
And punching Thor. Those scenes were awesome.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
One of the first like memeable moments there though.
Yeah.
That was the start. That was
the
like start of a bumpy road. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Like him walking and saying puny God while going to kick more ass.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We have a God. I am a God. We have a Hulk.
We have a Hulk. Yeah. It was awesome. Let's see here. Captain America. Man.
distracted by a shitty suit the entire movie.
Yeah. And they didn't give him enough to do. Like, he was kind of getting his ass kicked the whole movie.
Can we make a case that this is the worst Captain America movie?
Yeah.
All right.
When I was our section MVP and benchwarmer, Cap is sadly the benchwarmer of this movie, I feel.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it is, like, in terms of movies that he appears in, I think this is his worst. And like, I feel like they know that. Because if you look at the original theatrical poster, like, you can barely see him. He's just kind of like, Samuel L. Jackson has a bigger feature on the poster than he does.
That's sad, man.
Yeah.
I don't think they realized just how big Captain America would be. Like, he's big in the comics.
Yeah.
But I don't think until Winter Soldier, I don't think they realized just how important Cap would be to the audience.
Yeah, and Chris Evans being so wildly popular and like a fucking sex icon, that helped.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, you see him like holding onto that helicopter and like every girl and boy is sitting there drooling.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh,
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good looking fella.
It is. He is a good looking man. I'm excited to see him in Doomsday. Hopefully he's still ripped. I'm sure he is, because
I'm sure.
there's been some pictures of him recently and his biceps are looking pretty big.
He's back on the drugs, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I'm sure. Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Money talks.
I saw a photo today actually on X that was 6 different MCU actors, and somebody shared it and was like, how do we tell the world that at least 5 of these guys are on drugs? And I was like, how do we tell the world that all 6 of them are? Because it's all of them. Actually, one of them was Tom Holland, and I'm not so sure about Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, I don't think he lives a very healthy lifestyle compared to others.
Yeah, it's not like he's huge or anything, but everybody else, like Chris Pratt was on there, and people are like, Chris Pratt's got a naturally achievable physique. I'm like, he does, but do you forget how quickly he did it?
He did it fast.
He did it unbelievably fast. He was a fat slob, and all of a sudden he was hot and shredded. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm sure they didn't give him drugs.
Was he shredded because he did Zero Dark 30 before Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. Was he like still a little bit fat in that movie?
I think they have him a little bit thicker there, because they did the same thing with Bradley Cooper. When they had him bulked up for American Sniper. It's like, you got to be a little thicker out there. You don't need to be shredded with abs.
I watched an interview of Chris Pratt talking about how he got the role, and that's so cool. He said he's tried so many times to get in the MCU, and they would not accept him.
Wasn't he fat when he got hired? And they're like, you need to dial this in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, if you can look like this, then you're in. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
And the first movie, he was shredded.
Yeah, when you're that rich, like, no excuses, boys.
Yeah.
That's what I say about Jelly Roll all the time. I'm like, you have all the money in the world. Like, just hire a nutritionist, hire a trainer, no excuses. All right. All the resources are there.
He's been losing weight though, hasn't he?
Jelly Roll?
Yeah, he's lost a shit ton.
He's lost 250 pounds. He weighs less than me now. It makes me mad.
Really?
Who do you think he is? Losing all that weight. And I don't idiot. Like, he says was not on Ozempic, and honestly, I believe him. Like, again, if you're that rich, you don't need Ozempic, brother. Just get a trainer and a nutritionist.
Yeah, he doesn't look like the Ozempic. Like, not to say that everyone on Ozempic looks a certain way, but there kind of is like some details when people are taking Ozempic that you can notice. There's
something very chemotherapy about Ozempic. There's something like really sucks in your cheeks and things like that. My mom was big on Ozempic. She's like, maybe you should do it. I'm like, dude, I like the bone density, because if something can eat away at your fat, it's eating away at other things too. And now that's been confirmed that it does affect your bone density. I'm like, dude, if I'll go under a squat bar and my legs will snap. I'm not risking that.
That would be insane.
I was like, I lift way too much and train too hard to take Ozempic. And then, like, Ozempic also creates bad habits. Going on a tangent here, but Ozempic creates bad habits because you lose the weight and you don't necessarily need to have a good diet. Then you stop taking Ozempic, you gain all the weight back because you didn't actually learn how to do nutrition properly.
Yep.
So, yeah, just listen. You don't need to lose in 10 minutes. I know that's nice and all. But
I have been, actually, just to go on another tangent, I've been focusing on eating like tuna bowls.
Yeah.
So just trying to focus on a lot more protein than everything else. And honestly, it fills me up to where I don't even feel like eating until many hours down the road.
Yeah. A lot of rice, a lot of chicken.
Yep.
That's been my gig. I was maintaining there for a while. The winter, I didn't like gain a bunch of weight during the winter, so that's a big win. But I was just like kind of maintaining the whole time. Didn't gain, didn't lose. Now it's warming up a little bit. I'm back to gotta get my beach bod ready.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm
going
to
to the beach in July. I'm pumped for it. I need it.
Hell yeah.
I need a fucking vacation, brother.
I don't know what vacation is. Like, you could make a case, like some people would say going to PAX was a vacation, but I worked my fucking ass off the entire time.
Yeah, I remember messaging you, and I was like, there's no way he's going to have the time to respond. He's been interviewing people, recording. Did you record a vlog for it?
Yeah, but it's kind of boring because, like, I am just at the booth the whole time. So
yeah,
it's just going to be like more, I was going to do some more uncut footage in there, and hopefully that satisfies.
Content's content, man.
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm excited to see it. I've never seen PAX East. I've never seen videos, so it'll be cool to see what it looks like on the inside a little bit.
Yeah, it's basically like Comic-Con. It's like big level booths. You know, if you're used to horror conventions, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different thing here.
Let's see here. Iron Man. Like, he is obviously the best one in this movie. I think everybody knows this.
Yeah,
he's
incredible. He carries.
He really, I mean, him carrying that nuke through the portal and stuff, awesome.
Yeah, and that's why he was front and center on the poster. So,
yeah, it was awesome. Let's talk about what works and what doesn't. One thing that works for me in the movie is how simple it is. Like I talked about it earlier. There's not a whole lot going on behind the scenes. It's just like, here's the plot. Here's the heroes. Let's have fun. And I think that really works to its advantage at that point of time, considering that was the first large scale MCU movie. Like Loki wanting to rule and stuff was very weak. But at that time, we didn't really need anything serious. I mean, we got the end credit scene. That was cool. Showing that there's more behind the scenes. But you could watch that movie without watching any other MCU movies and be completely fine.
Yeah, and that's nice too, because you can't do that anymore. Like, you didn't watch the first 6 seasons of blah 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 on Disney Plus? Like, fuck no. So we're not gonna know who this character is, and this character is, and this character is. And it's like, God damn it. Yeah, you could really just jump into the Avengers, and you don't need to see all the movies that lead up to it. It helps if you do. I mean, maybe that adds to the experience, but you don't need to.
No, you don't at all. And I think that works great for it.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that doesn't work, like we said, Captain America's outfit, the worst thing on the planet.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's bad.
There are some bad superhero suits out there. And it's sad to say that this suit is one of the worst.
At least in modern superhero films, yes. Yeah.
I think the Fantastic Four movie from 2015, I think their suits look better than this Captain America suit.
Do people not like those?
That movie is listed as one of the worst movies ever made, so I'm assuming so.
I get that, but the outfits are fine.
They were not bad. I mean, they looked like little suits that Richards put together on a whim.
Yeah. Of all the issues in that movie, that was not one I was complaining about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say post 2000, it's probably the worst look we've ever seen a hero have.
It's sad because Cap is one of my favorite heroes in the MCU, and they did him dirty.
Yeah. So goddamn shame.
Yeah,
I'm
going after the designer. I'm going to find him. I'm going to do research on who designed their suits, and I'm going to email them and be like, what were you thinking?
Big fan of your work, but this is ass.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Another thing that doesn't work, which I also said it does, is how simple it is. Watching it as a first time viewer, it works for how simple it is. But watching it upon a rewatch, it's one of the least memorable MCU movies, in my opinion. I like it. Like, I think it's a great movie, but upon rewatches, given how simple it is, it's not something that I just jump to and want to rewatch all the time.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's a lot of that's because of the runtime. So like the simplicity of it all gets punished because of the 2 hour and 30-minute runtime.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 2:23. So yeah, that's a long runtime for a movie that has like minimal plot.
Yeah. The action's great. But the substance of it all doesn't really hold on to you. I will say the scene of Nick Fury talking about Coulson wanting the Avengers to live on, I think that was the best scene of the whole movie.
Yeah.
To the point where I almost upped my rating a little bit, but I decided not to. But that scene is incredible. It's a scene that I was watching it at work. I kind of got like emotional listening to it because it was incredible.
Yeah, he's a GOAT, man.
He is. Coulson's awesome. And he's one of the honorable mentions of the MVPs because I have an MVP, like one of the main heroes is the MVP, but he's definitely the MVP too.
Yeah.
Coulson's a badass.
Yeah, because he's a badass, and then he also brings like this humor to the table too. He had it all. He was no one-trick pony.
He had Cap's trading cards.
Yeah,
I love that scene. Like Scarlet or fucking Black Widow was just like, yeah, he's very proud of these cards. They're special collectors, and he's like, they're pretty nice cards. They're near mint condition. Yeah. He's like, I'd like you to sign them.
Yeah, like he's funny. He is like the real team leader. Like ultimately, like it doesn't work without him, you know.
Even more than Nick Fury, because like we see in the movie, Nick Fury was forced to do phase 2, which was to make weapons off of the Tesseract to kind of protect them because Thor and them landed on Earth. Which later down the road we see that it wasn't just that; it was actually Hydra leaking themselves in. But
right, Hail Hydra.
Yeah. Hail Hydra. You got such a good movie. I can't wait to watch The Winter Soldier, man. That's one of the best MCU movies ever made.
It arguably is the best, to be honest.
It's in my top 5 for sure.
It's got to be in the top 3.
It was in my man. We'll have to look closely because after watching No Way Home, no, I still think maybe The Winter Soldier beats No Way Home.
I think Winter Soldier is an overall like better movie. I just think nostalgia is carrying the hell out of No Way Home. So
it really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved seeing Toby, Green Goblin, being the main villain in the MCU, as well as like the Sam Raimi films. He's goated.
He's goated.
He's goated. He's awesome. Let's see here. We have another section, MVP and Benchwarmer. Who would you list as the MVP?
Well, I mean, you mentioned Coulson, so but Iron Man's like carries the movie hard.
Yeah.
So
he was incredible.
Gotta give it to old Iron Lad. And Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow's outfit. Those are the 2 MVPs.
Yeah, it was holding on for dear life just to stay zipped up.
Yep.
The true hero.
Yep. They did not hold back in this one.
No, they didn't. It was good. Iron Man was incredible, like you said. Him sacrificing himself literally after Cap is like, you're not the type to lay down your life for anyone. And him,
I bet.
Yeah, he's like, okay, hold my beer. I'll be right back. And he does one of the biggest biggest flexes in superhero history, just flying through a wormhole. Doesn't even know if he's going to come back. Awesome.
The man's a hero.
It was awesome. Bench warmer. It's Cap.
Yeah.
It's Cap.
It's got to be.
It's sad.
I don't even know who else it would be, to be honest.
I was doing research, and I know a lot of people were talking shit about Hawkeye, but yeah, once he's good, he is kicking ass.
Yeah, it's it's not fair. He's brainwashed at the movie. It was part of the plot.
It was part of the plot.
Yeah, like what? Come on.
I mean, he don't even have to look, and he's hitting them Chitauri aliens. Is it Chitauri? Is that their names?
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Something like that. It's similar.
Something like that.
Hawkeye, he's pretty goated. I don't care what people say. Like, he was brainwashed through half the movie. It's not his fault. And he kicked ass in the end.
Yeah. And even his exchanges with Black Widow, even that makes him a better character than Cap, to be honest, in this one.
Yeah, Cap, and maybe they did that on purpose because it's like, it's so new to him. Yeah. They're just like, well, he's not really seen anything like this, so of course he's not going to be as good. But then again, nobody has seen aliens go through a fucking portal and like take over New York. So
right. So
he's down at the bottom.
Well, he'll make a return. He'll make an epic comeback.
Yep. Yeah. Easter eggs and connections. We got a few here. Of course, it sets up the Infinity Saga with Thanos at the end. It doesn't look like the Thanos from Infinity War, but we got it. We
were still figuring out the technology.
Yeah, we were sorting out the details. He looked all right, a little cartoony, but it wasn't terrible.
We were figuring out the technology.
Yeah,
because what is that called? Like the technology that like everybody's using for like skin textures in modern CGI. That was like just starting to evolve at that time.
The Hulk looked 10 times better, though, compared to that Thanos look. I don't think they knew who they were going to play Thanos at that time. So maybe that's why it looked so different.
He sounds right.
He didn't even talk.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah.
He just turned around and smiled.
That's right. The next one,
I think, is when they found, was it Josh Brolin that played him?
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name?
Brolin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's when they figured it out with him. And he's like, fine, I'll do this myself.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah. The Tesseract, of course, is the Space Stone. The Scepter is the Mind Stone. So there's 2 Infinity Stones in this movie. Had no idea.
Well, and good thing that happened because it's huge plot armor in about 10 years.
Yeah. They're just like, just wait. We'll come back to this.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
The Captain America trading cards are a callback to Cap's World War II days where he's like inspiring people to like sell bonds and stuff. He's selling bonds to people and stuff. So of course he's like the mascot. So of course he had them trading cards.
Yeah.
Let's see
Put them on
here.
a milk carton.
The Chitauri tech leads to the future problems we see in Spider-Man Homecoming. That's important.
Yeah, I guess
that's important.
Yeah.
We get the Vulture and all kinds of the Shocker and stuff, all based off of Chitauri technology.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty sweet. And then the Phase 2 setup with Hydra infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D. We see that with the S.H.I.E.L.D. or the Hydra weapons and stuff inside the helicarrier.
Hell Hydra.
And that's all I could find on the connections and stuff, but still a pretty good amount.
A million tiny little things in there.
Yeah, no. I guarantee it. I'm not a professional. Yeah. I'm just a fan.
I don't make the rules. I just come up with them.
Yes. We have 3 more topics. We have the what if topic. What if Loki corrupted Tony's mind before the end battle? How do you think it would play out? Do you think the Avengers would still win, or do you think they'd be fucked?
There's no, they'd be fucked, I think, because there's nobody that, of the people that are willing to sacrifice, I think all of them would sacrifice their life. Because you got to be able to fly. That's an important part of making that work, is that you need to be able to fly.
Yep. I think Thor could kind of get him down on ground level enough for other people to gang up on him. But then you have the Chitauri taking over.
Yeah.
So it'd be hard to kind of focus on one or the other.
I guess the whole like wormhole situation, like that, like Thor could do that too, I guess.
Yeah.
And probably would. So I suppose they could still get out of it.
And I guess he can breathe in space, can he?
Yeah, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
So yeah, well, I guess he wasn't thinking. He didn't have, did he have an earpiece in letting them know?
I don't know. Man, maybe.
I noticed that. How do they regroup and know to regroup? Like,
well, they certainly, because they're talking like across the city all the time, but nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing. I don't know. He's a god. He's a god. He hears them at all times.
Yeah, he connected to their headset via brain waves.
Yeah,
that's logic.
Does Thor breathe oxygen?
Oh, that's the question.
No, right? Like,
I see his chest moving.
Asgard works the same as oxygen, CO2.
You're telling me Chris Hemsworth messed up his character by breathing?
Yeah, he should not be inhaling at all in the movie.
He's one of the worst actors I've ever seen.
He also, I mean, it doesn't even make sense that he speaks English, to be fair, but whatever.
Well, so does a lot of the aliens in MCU.
Plot armor.
Quantum realm. Those little fucking parasites are like, oh, hey, Ant-Man. How you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Have you seen Project Hail Mary?
I have not. I want to. It looks good.
Yeah, that's a little because there's an alien in that movie and he doesn't speak English, but they work around that. That's what I want. Thor speaking gibberish. That's my request in the future.
And they have to learn his language.
Yeah, or they give him like a fancy technology translator.
But we have a talking raccoon that speaks English too.
God, these movies don't make any sense.
I don't know if we can continue this.
Yeah, it's just
I need reality to play a factor into this.
I prefer realism with my superheroes.
Yeah, I wanted that raccoon not to talk.
Yeah.
I just want him to sniff butts and steal people's food.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of my trash can.
Fuck, dude. I'm so glad I'm back in my old apartment. Every time I'd take out the trash, I'd see them in my fucking dumpster. It's bro, get out of here.
I haven't had any issues with them in a long time, but like the first week I moved in, they attacked my cat and stole our cat food. But since then, they
bastards.
I don't know. We somehow scared them away and haven't seen them since.
There's been cats running around pissing on people's porches where I live. So I'd like a raccoon to come in here and just take care of them. Because I tried calling the pound and they won't do anything.
I was I was up it was like 2 a.m. on a random night and was watching a movie by myself in the living room, and I heard our cat freaking out, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And I walk out to our back door, and standing upright at the glass door, my back glass door, is a raccoon just sitting here holding cat food, just looking at me. It's like, oh, fuck, all right.
He's like, what are you going to do about it?
It's like, yeah, I'm not going to walk out there until I have a gun. So I went and grabbed a gun. Then I went and saved my cat. I was like, I'm not risking my fucking life for you, cat. Get out of here. There was like 3 massive raccoons out there.
He's like, you gonna do something about this, or like, can I just leave?
Yeah. Yep. Don't worry, the cat's fine. That fucker is still living. He's like 17 years old and out there living his best life.
That's good. I wish these cats would die. No shame on cats, but these cats running around here are hood rats, and they're just pissing on people's porches.
It's unbelievable.
What the fuck? They don't pay
It's
taxes.
unbelievable. Yeah, come on.
I work hard.
I work hard. That's right.
So we can agree. You think Tony Stark would, if he was corrupted, they'd be fucked, right?
Yeah, because it's of course, like having the hard part of saving with the nuke and whatnot. There's all that, but then you have to realize it's also Iron Man going after you too, and
yeah, I think they'd lose.
I think so too. I think he makes all the difference.
Thank God he had that arc reactor still, because he took it out in Iron Man 3. So
yeah,
thank God.
Yeah, dream team. He's Jordan. He's Jordan.
He's Jordan.
Yeah.
We have one more topic before our final verdict, and that is our hot take. My hot take would be this is my least favorite Avengers movie out of all of them. A lot of people count this as one of the better ones, but this one's my least favorite as of right now. Now, maybe once I get to Age of Ultron, that may change, but I love Age of Ultron.
I know. So, I liked Age of Ultron more than most, but I still think I might prefer this over it. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it, so maybe not. Maybe now with modern AI technology, it works better.
I just think Ultron was such a cool villain. I know he was basically Tony, but it was just so cool to see that. Just how much he mimicked Tony. And in a way, he was doing what Tony was wanting to do, except he was doing it by destroying the human race.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like my hot take was me saying that this is the worst Captain America movie. So, I don't know.
I agree, though.
Yeah.
I gave the first Captain America a 5-star, and I love all the different Captain America movies. I even like Brave New World, which not a lot of people do, but
he's just kind of there in this one. I don't know.
He really is. He doesn't really do much through this whole movie.
But he looks damn good, except his suit.
He's hot. He wore that leather jacket.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Final verdict. Let's go ahead and give our rating before we end the episode. I give this a 4 stars out of 5. I think it's a good one. Like I said, I think it's amazing for how simple it is, but I think that also plays a part on why it can be issues upon rewatches. I think it's a good movie. The comedy was good. The action was amazing. But it could be, it just doesn't top it compared to other MCU movies.
Yeah, I was going to give it a 4 too, but I don't remember what I rated everything else because it's been 84 years.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, but I felt pretty confident with the 4 because I do really like it. I think the only thing now is that it's just a little long for how slow it kind of goes because how simplistic it is. But yeah, no, it's one of the better ones up there still.
Yeah, we'll have to see like once we get to the other Avengers movies, but I just can't say confidently that this one's better than Age of Ultron. A lot of people say Age of Ultron's the worst one, but I don't know because we get Vision in that movie. We get Wanda in that movie and Quicksilver for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I do love Wanda.
Yep. And she's great. She's kind of scary in that movie.
Yeah.
She's the bad guy for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great, man. Big fan. Big Wanda guy.
I'm a big Wanda fan too. I'm excited to see. Is she going to be in Doomsday? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
We need her back.
We do. The last time we saw her was in Multiverse of Madness, I think. Because Doctor Strange kicked her ass.
Yeah. WandaVision's technically after that, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, isn't that why she builds her own fucking town?
No. She Multiverse of Madness is right after WandaVision.
Oh yeah, it is because she's full
because she goes crazy.
Evil. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what she would do once she's back. Would she be bad?
No, I don't think so. Not with how it ends. With how Multiverse of Madness ends, I don't think so.
Does she sacrifices herself, doesn't she? Right at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like, but she doesn't die. Well, it's hinted heavily as she doesn't die.
She gets crushed, doesn't she?
Yeah,
I mean, I know she doesn't die, but she gets buried in that little cathedral, doesn't she?
Yeah. Come on, walk it off.
Yeah, she's the Scarlet Witch. Yeah.
It was all an illusion. The whole thing.
God, Doctor Strange has a third eyeball too. I wonder what we're gonna do with that in Doomsday.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Man, there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on that I just realized.
I need to go rewatch everything and get it
That's
fresh
what
in
we're
my
doing.
mind. That's the
what
point
we're
of the
doing.
show.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the Avengers was good. I'm excited to see the others though.
Yeah. What is
It's
next?
not the next one. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it's Iron Man 3.
Oh.
No, don't be hating.
Oh.
I love Iron
sucks.
Man 3. Yeah, Iron Man 3 is the next one.
Oh, well, that's going to be one of the lower ones.
One of the stinkers.
I mean, I don't hate that movie, but it
is one of the weaker ones.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
I will say it came out at a time where like I discovered I have anxiety, so I was like, Iron Man has anxiety too.
Wow. We
This
are
is
one of the
crazy.
same.
Yeah, I'm Iron Man.
Somebody give me a suit.
Yep. So I watched that a lot when I had anxiety. I watched it almost on a weekly basis. It had some fun moments. Now the Mandarin, I know people were very disappointed in the Mandarin because that wasn't even the Mandarin.
He's so annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
kinda
just some drunk dude.
The problem with God, literally all of the Iron Man villains, I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Is this true? I think so. They're all crybabies.
Every single one of them, yeah.
Yeah. All villains do their dumb little crybaby monologues. It's kind of part of it. It's part of the structure. But it's real bad in the Iron Man trilogy. It's like, what are we crying about? Let it go, boys. Like their whole motives are my daddy's dead. I want to be rich. I hate that you're rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jealous. It's pure jealousy. It's all stupid.
And then the actor Mandarin, he was just like, yeah, they told me this was a fake gun. He literally shot someone.
Oh.
On screen.
Wait. Oh.
And he's like, oh, I thought it was a prop. I'm just like, you idiots.
Are you shooting blanks or something? How does that work?
Yeah, I guess he thought it was blanks, because he thought it was a whole script that he was getting paid for. He didn't even know he was playing a terrorist.
Oh. Interesting.
What a weirdo.
How do you not know?
I know.
That feels
maybe
like a
he
cop
did.
out.
Maybe he's using that as a cop out.
He's copping out, yeah.
He's like, oh, I had no idea.
I had no idea. Could have been anybody.
I think it's cool, just as a little tangent before we close the episode, I think it's cool how a lot of villains in the MCU are kind of based off Tony's actions.
Yeah. It's because they're all crybabies and jealous.
You have the Vulture, who is angry at Tony for taking over and taking the Chitauri weapons because that was his job and stuff. You have Mysterio, who literally gets fired by Tony Stark and takes his invention. There's a lot of villains that are kind of doing what they're doing just because Tony's attitude. And it's not even that he's having an attitude. It's just that he's being Tony.
Being a businessman.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder what villains Elon Musk is going to create,
Yeah. I mean, was he involved in that missile going up to the moon? The rocket?
I think so.
Was that SpaceX?
I think so.
Well, we'll just see. There may be some happy accidents and get some superpowered people going to the moon.
Maybe we'll find Decepticons on the dark side of the moon.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Dark of the moon?
The dark side of the moon?
See, isn't that weird how, because I think the movie's titled Dark of the Moon.
Yeah, I think it is. No, is it?
I always called it Dark Side of the Moon. It makes no sense.
If I hear Dark of the Moon, I just think of Bark at the Moon.
Transformers. Yeah, Dark of the Moon. Isn't that stupid?
Yeah,
it's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
You know what? Fuck that movie.
Was that like a legal issue with like Pink Floyd or something? Maybe they couldn't say Dark Side of the Moon?
I don't know. No, can't be. I wouldn't think so.
It just makes so much more sense to say Dark Side of the Moon.
That movie already sucked because Megan Fox was gone. And as a Megan Fox fanboy, it's unacceptable.
Was that Jennifer's Body era?
That would have been after. Right? Hold on now.
I can't remember.
Jennifer's Body.
That was 2009, 2010.
God, it feels 2009.
Dark of the Moon came out in 2011. So maybe it was conflicting. I know they probably just didn't want to pay her, is what I would say. I can't remember.
Probably. I'm sure there was a million different excuses for it, but come on.
Yeah. It's been terrible ever since.
Yeah. I've heard there's a couple of good ones mixed in there, but
I liked Bumblebee. I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah, it was okay.
Made him a punch buggy.
There's a lot that I haven't even seen.
I've not seen most of the new ones.
I heard the dinosaur one is good.
Yeah, I've not seen that one.
Yeah, but I heard that one's good.
I like robot dinosaurs, though. It's pretty cool.
Why not?
Isn't there a giant gorilla one, too?
Probably.
Hell yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, just play some Linkin Park over that footage and I'm in.
Hell yeah, brother. That's when it went downhill. They stopped playing Linkin Park in their movies, and it just fell flat. In the end, it didn't even matter, though.
That's right.
Sorry about that.
Try so hard and we get so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter, for real. But that is the review of The Avengers, released in 2012. It was a good movie. Next week, we are going to be doing Iron Man 3. And I would say we have Discord, but bots started taking over. I guess freaking Ultron was trying to take over my Discord, so I had to delete it because every time I removed them, they just keep coming. So I'm going to have to make a new one.
There are ways to put verification in place to avoid that.
Is there? I'm going to have to look into that because, yeah, it was annoying.
Fucking Discord bots, man.
Idiots.
You should definitely make it, because I do remember there was a lot of @everyone bot tags that were happening. You should definitely turn off permissions for that, where only like me and you could do it.
Yeah. I made a new Discord, but yeah, I'm literally an amateur. I don't even know anything I'm doing with it. I'm figuring out the ropes. But once we get Discord in place, come hang out and let me know what you all think about it. But until next time, guys, take it easy.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Also, leave a 5-star review.
If you want.
That'll be nice. Follow us on YouTube so you can see our pretty faces.
If you want to.
Yep. Bye.